I do this thing where if I see a book that I really want, or even just a book that I like the cover of, or I read the blurb and I like it, I have to get it immediately and I can't not get it, and then I just stay there looking at this book for like hours, and then if I do buy it, I probably won't actually read it for like 3 months. So what we're gonna do is I am making a rule to myself: until I read 50 books, I'm not allowed to buy any more books. If someone gives me a book, I can't say no. Come with me for the next however long it takes to read 50 books before I can buy another one. But anyway, so the 2 books I'm reading at the moment, I'm going to start with picking Daisies on Sundays by Liana Cincotti. I've read this before, but I'm just rereading it to annotate it. Also, can we just talk about my absolutely beautiful cover page? How cute is that? And how good are the tabs suited for it? That was all me. And then the book that I started this yesterday because I've had this for like literally years and I haven't touched it. Girls Ever Thought. It's really good so far. I really like it. It's about a girl who basically she can't touch anyone, and her touch poisons other people, but I think she's a princess. I know she's a princess. The way I want it to go is that it shows like at the end she kind of becomes like a monster, but you kind of have seen her progression from the beginning, so you know that she's not really a monster. It was just like the surroundings and the circumstances that made her a monster, but I don't really know. I am 57 pages through. 2 days since I started filming this, and I'm literally not even 100 pages through this book, but I really like it. I'm on page 96 now. I think I was on like 56 before, so we've read like 40 pages, which probably isn't ideal. Main character, Soraya, she's basically trying to find a way like free herself from her curse. Okay, so we are back from the trip, and I just wanted to talk about the book that I finished and the book I started reading while I was going, because we have officially finished the first book of this challenge. Girls Serpent Thorn 3.5. It was good, or maybe like 3.25, but 3.5, 3.25, somewhere around there. It was good. It was a really good story. It did not go the direction I thought it was going to go in. It kind of started going down it, but then honestly, the mid like betrayal, I was like shocked, but then I was like, oh, okay. It was good. Just didn't really do anything for me. If anyone has any recs where it's like you watch the characters like fall from grace, please. I need to start making a list of when I can buy books again. And this has made me realise how much I want to read one of those books, because if this had been that, it would have been like 4.5. It took me a second to get the characters. I feel like that was one of my issues. Like the world building in this is really cool. The whole like, there's a very distinct like system of magic and politics and all of that sort of stuff. So if you like that, then definitely go for it. If you're looking for more of like romanticy, I don't know, maybe don't go for this. But yeah, if you like more political fantasy where there's also magic, then yeah, go for this. On my Kindle, I started reading One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. I am on page 189, which is apparently 46% through. It's a duology. In this sort of like challenge, I love reading series because I feel like it means that you're not like skipping worlds a bunch. Like I'm not reading about 50 different worlds in one thing. I really like it. I love the romance. I love the character's powers. Just a bit of information. The main character, I don't know how to say her name. I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna put it here. This is her name. She basically has both of these characters, the main characters of these, have like powers which like curses. This world, it really reminds me of Once Upon a Broken Heart. Cards, like magical cards that kind of dictate something about the world like surrounding them, if that makes sense. My only issue at the minute is a lot of the characters are introduced very quickly. Yeah, that's how it's going so far. So I will see you guys in a little bit and we'll update in a couple of days, but we finished our first book of the challenge. Okay, we're back to do another little talking part, because I just wanted to update on how One Dark Window, is that what it's called, is going. But then I opened my Kindle and I feel like that, I don't know if I'm just liking this because of the cover, but I think I'm gonna save that, add another one to the TBR. Oh, it was published yesterday. I just started the third part of the book. I'm 78% through, 321 out of 426 pages. My debate at the minute is, I think that the second book, Two Twisted Crowns, I think that, because I literally just saw it, is on Kindle Unlimited. Do I read something else to take a little break for fantasy, because that would mean all 3 books in this video. Just carry on reading this because I quite like reading series in order. That's the issue. That's why I feel like I go into book slumps, because I don't read series in order. It's kind of like a gloomy day today. I should have put the ring light on. I'm gonna be mad now that I didn't, but it's too late. I feel like the clouds have slowly come over, but hopefully it's going to start raining, because that would be a really good way to finish this book, because the book is giving autumn. Oh, the book. Okay, so basically, I'm trying to not give spoilers. The main character of this book has a big secret, and I think it's finally starting to come out. I am not enjoying this book as much as I thought I was going to, but I really just want to finish it and finish the duology, because I feel like I will like it. There's a couple things, the things that are keeping me going, because I'm not saying it's a bad book. I feel like I just wouldn't give it like 4 or 5 stars. I feel like I'd go for like 3.5 at the most, which I feel like is still quite good, because I am enjoying it and I'm enjoying reading it. It was the same thing for Girl Serpent Thorn. I really liked it while I was reading it and it was really good. Girl Serpent Thorn was a bit faster paced, I think. This is more, actually, to be fair, this is quite fast paced, but you kind of have to wait until like halfway through the book to get to the proper plot, and even then it still takes a while to come into like fruition. I always thought it was fruition. I didn't realize it was fruition. Is it I feel like I've said it wrong. But the thing's getting me through, one of the characters I think is really funny, just because he hates the FMC. Her name is Elspeth, and the MMC is Raven. The character that I really like, can I say his? I think I can say his name. His name is Elm. He's just so funny. And he's just refusing the MMC every second. Every second of every day, he's like, actually, you know what? I'm kind of liking you a little bit more, but I'm still hating you. And then we're gonna read and hopefully finish. Okay, so I just finished it. I'm gonna do a full talk through, I guess. Not right now. I have made my decision. I am gonna read the second one, so I'm thinking we read both of them and then talk through both of them. At the minute I'm thinking 3.75. It was good. I want to read the second one because I want to know what happens, because the end is a cliffhanger, like, sort of thing. I feel like at the beginning, this might have been a me thing, I didn't connect with the characters, like, at all. Downloading it now. It's 449 pages. I feel like I liked the book, but I feel like my liking kind of is outweighed by the fact that I had absolutely no care for what happened, like, at all. I didn't care for any of the characters. I didn't care for the plot. Okay. I'm currently on page 330 of Two Twisted Crowns. I don't know what's wrong. None of these books that I've read in this video, this video has genuinely taken me about like 3 weeks. I don't know what it is. I think it must be the books. I've picked 3 fantasy books. Maybe I'm just like fantasied out. The only thing that I've focused on properly within these books is the romances. So maybe that's saying something. Maybe I just need to go and read a romance, because the books, while I've been reading them, have been really good. But 3 books in almost 3 weeks, just not me. I don't know if it's the Kindle, I don't know what it is, but because the books have been like objectively really good. Like, there's parts of all 3 that I've liked about them. Two Twisted Crowns, I can't really say much about it because it's following on from the first book, so it's basically all spoilers. I love the romances. I like what half of them are doing, because basically the first book is all in one point of view. This one has 3 different ones. Really love one of them, and I liked one of the other ones at the beginning, but it's kind of changing now and I don't like it as much. I'm gonna finish it now. I'm gonna try and finish it now and hope it doesn't take me too long. I'm 74% through it. I've got 10 chapters left. This chapter is 12 minutes. It's not even that long. I'm gonna finish it anyway, and then I'll be back to give my final thoughts of the 3 books we read for this video. Hopefully it will change. Hopefully I'm hoping it's not like setting up for a 3rd book. If it is, I'm not reading the 3rd book. So tempted to DNF it last night, because it's genuinely been taking me like an hour to read 50 pages, and I'm a fast reader. I can normally read 100 pages or sometimes more in an hour. It's just really like not comprehending anything that's happening. Like, this video has gone like so like poof, and it's the first one. It's the first one of these. You know what? I'm actually kind of sad to leave it behind, but at the same time I'm like, thank goodness I actually managed to finish it. Recap. First of all, in this video we read Girl Serpent Thorn, One Dark Window, and Two Twisted Crowns. None of them were above 4 stars. This was, I think, 3.5. One Dark Window, I said 3.75. Two Twisted Crowns, I said 3.5. None of them were bad books. I'm just gonna say that first, because I feel like what I've said so far has made it seem like I didn't like them and that they were terrible books. They weren't bad books. I just should have given up. As I wasn't in the mood for any of them at the time I was reading them. I read in the wrong places. I just did not enjoy any of them. Maybe it was just, I think it was the choice of books. I think if I'd read them at another time where I was looking for that sort of book, I would have liked it, but I didn't know what type of book they were when I started. This one, I think I was in a good mood for. I think this was good. I wouldn't really recommend any of them. I feel like I wouldn't have been complaining if I'd chosen a different book and I'd actually taken the time to go back to the beginning of the first one, because I lost focus very early on in the first one, and maybe if I hadn't lost focus very early in the first one, we wouldn't be sitting here doing this. I could have done this weeks ago and we could have been on to the next couple of books. Let's just talk about the books individually. Girl Serpent Thorn is, like I said when I was reading it, it's about a princess who gets cursed, so her touch is poisonous, and she's essentially learning how to deal with that, but obviously she wants to get rid of it because she feels isolated. Again, I thought it was going to go in a completely different direction. That's on me. But I feel like, again, I just didn't fall in love with the world. I wasn't interested in the characters. And at times I felt like the characters were switching loyalties without any build up to it. Things were just happening like no explanation. One Dark Window, that I really liked the characters. With this book, I had absolutely no clue what was happening in the plot. I knew like the basis of the plot. Basically, again, girl cursed. She gets sick and then she gets I'm just going to say it's a curse. It's not really a curse, but we're going to say it's a curse. There are these cards. I'm not going to say what she can do. You have to read it and find out. I really liked some of the characters. Like I've said a billion times, I loved Elm. He was incredible. My new favourite. Just liked all of the characters, but the only one I felt really connected to was Elm. I just didn't feel connected to any of the others. I didn't care what happened to them. The only point where I was like properly feeling emotions was when I thought something was going to happen to Elm. And nothing did. I want high stakes where there's actually things that happen and things matter and characters die. I just want main characters to die. I don't see why that's such an issue. Why can we not have main characters die? Maybe that's just another me thing, but I don't know what that was. We've read our first 3 books of the challenge, but I'm gonna probably get some new books for the next week and we'll see what we can read in the next week. I have had a good time reading these books. It might not seem like it, but while I was reading it, loved. And yeah, I'll see you another time. Bye.